12 joints. I mean, let's say we get the 8 of them, 8 or 9.
How many of them be good?
So
We live.
oh my bad.
That's the interior of your patrol vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And to the right, is there a computer mounted?
Yes, sir.
This was right after they popped them.
Are you
Oh,
pulling
this
into
is
the
not
hotel?
graphic.
Yes, sir.
And is that the hotel on the left?
Yes.
Above your steering wheel, is that the Chevy Cruze pulling into the parking spot?
Yes, sir.
No audio.
He's out.
He trying to run?
Yeah, because he knew he had the bonus.
Oh.
You know what he did?
Oh, okay.
They caught him. They hit him with the sizzler.
Oh, they
They ain't showed it. They ain't, you can't see him. They hit him with
oh,
the sizzler.
they zapped him.
They hit him sizzler.
Yeah. You guys like that.
Look.
Oh, yeah. They got
Sizzler.
it. Yeah. Give him something to think about. She's like, that, that's my baby daddy.
That wasn't her baby daddy. She was doing it to the light skinned Chris Brown looking ass nigga.
Oh, don't say that.
He one of the homeboys who was just hanging out.
Oh,
just-
all right.
just
He was
trying
one
to-
of the other 4.
Yeah, they wanted to be down. Just wanted to do it just to be part of
You dummy.
part of that squad.
You big dummy.
Did he die?
He got something in his hand.
The yellow,
They sizzled that nigga to weak.
He went from strong to medium to
He
weak.
sizzled all the life out this
That
nigga.
whole-
You know he been sniffing lean. You know he been drinking lean and shit all
You
weekend.
don't know that, son. Don't say that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly he was drinking lean, swerving in traffic.
We're gonna
and
try to
got
keep
caught.
up with what the court is saying. So
device that's in your hand, is that the taser?
Yes, sir.
And we could see the wire hanging out of that, is that the lead?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that,
We can see saliva hanging out his mouth.
blood hanging out his ass.
Was that saliva? That's
connects to the prong that goes into the body.
Yes, sir.
Did Lieutenant Cheek, to your knowledge, contact law enforcement here at Tampa Police Department in Tampa, Florida, to alert them to the arrest of Rashad Murphy?
Yes, sir.
May I have one moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
Anything? Tender the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, cross.
like a fat Albie Shore.
What?
Not her, the nigga. The police nigga.
Just leave him alone, man. He just look like that.
You ever come into contact with Alicia Andrews?
No.
You know who that is? If I'm correct.
That's her lawyers.
Like the dude from Ghostbusters.
I was just about to say like the black
He
Ghostbuster.
got the Ghostbuster nigga. Son.
Yeah, you read my mind. She got the black Ghostbuster. Shout out to the black Ghostbuster.
Stop, man.
I think his name is Ernie.
Ernie something, yeah,
Ernie?
brother, man. Shout out to the
Ernie
brother.
Hudson?
That ain't him,
Something
though.
like that?
Leave
That's
him
not
alone.
him? My bad.
No.
All right. Do you know anything about her?
Wilson or something like that. What was his name on
Ernie something. His
no,
real name.
on Ghostbusters? His name was something like it's like a very distinct, like Winston or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
something like
Shout out
that.
to Winston.
Objection, Your Honor, outside the scope.
I'm going to sustain the objection as to the way the question's phrased. So rephrase your question.
You don't know who Alicia Andrews is?
Objection.
You don't know who this broad is, right?
That world, you can answer.
I do. Was Alicia Andrews with Rashad Murphy?
No.
So she didn't run.
Objection,
From you?
Your Honor. Calls for speculation as to whether she ran.
Well, I think the question was ran with Rashad Murphy, so you can answer that question.
No.
All right.
I thought they locked her up at the house in the rain.
I
Remember?
don't
The
know.
whole thing in the rain. They locked her
Yeah,
up.
no, son, he was doing the research.
Do you have any indication that Alicia Andrews was in Georgia with Rashad Murphy at any point in time?
No.
Did Rashad Murphy tell you anything about Alicia Andrews?
No.
No further questions.
Okay, redirect.
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh-oh. This
You
your
don't
man.
work for the Tampa Police Department, do you?
No, sir.
It's the Black Ghostbuster about to get up there.
No. This the prosecutor who was trying to paint the picture of the people who assassinated Julio Foolio.
Oh, the one with the crazy graphic.
Yeah.
6,000 pounds of pressure.
He'll
Like,
stop,
God
man.
damn.
And you weren't involved in the homicide investigation of the death of Charles Jones?
No, sir.
And you don't know anything about where Miss Andrews may have gone after the murder, correct? Because you don't work here in Florida and you didn't participate in the investigation. Is that fair to say?
Correct.
Nothing else, Your Honor.
Okay, may this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir. You're free to go. All right, who's your...
All right, y'all. Welcome. Coming to the room, y'all. Coming to the room. We back. We back.
We in
back.
the building.
We got a story. We got a whole lot of stuff lined up. That was the intro to this little. We're following the Julio Foolio unaliving trial. I guess that's how you
Crazy.
guys say it. It's getting worse. Things are getting funkier and funkier every day. I like to say put a heavy emphasis on the O in funky, the non-existent O.
Funkier.
I'm gonna pop out the chat, ladies. Pop out your chats. Don't forget that shit.
Don't pop out your chat.
Let
Told
me
you
see
stop
your
saying
chats.
that. Don't say that, man. You'll get us in trouble again, man.
Let me see y'all chats. Where y'all chats at, shorty? Get them out there, shorty. Yeah. We like your chats, ladies.
Yeah, we do.
We going to we're gonna do another one from Cuff Boys. Foolio murder trial gets even worse. Day 3, nigga.
With the charger, the cigarettes, and the burner phone. The clothing you indicated matched the descriptions from the surveillance videos from the murder.
Correct.
Did this motherfucker take a picture of burner phones next to his distinct shoes and pants and like chargers and shit? Oh my.
He's like, I'm ready, y'all. Got my murder package.
Okay, son, don't
God,
say
they have zero chance. This picture is right around the time of the murder, too. Oh my God, what a moron. The Foolio murder trial has concluded for the week. Body cam footage of the arrest for one of the shooters shows he tried to run, so he gets tased and his pants fall down. When this guy
Oh, we missed that. That nigga lost his britches. Damn.
you old as house. He lost what, son?
Nigga lost his britches.
Lost his dungarees. God damn.
Nigga, britches fell off mid. That's what we trying to tell you, little
Yeah,
niggas.
right.
Pull up your goddamn pants. I ain't that old. I used to sag too, nigga, but it was dumb. You
Damn.
can't sag it in crime. Like, you got to choose one, nigga. You can't.
Nah,
just-
son, why is he taking pictures of burner phones, his shoes, the shoes he had on?
He posted on Instagram like about to do a murder. Shout out to the murder.
This is not funny.
That's not funny at all.
This
It's
is
nothing.
sorry.
We're trying to make light of a very, very extremely
Serious.
serious situation
Yes.
that people take so lightly, man. Even the deadly game they were playing in, it was over nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Age-long beef. They can't even explain at this point what they beefing over.
Right,
But it's been
right.
going on for so long that they just continue. And
harming one another.
harming one another. And I believe that there's no way to end it other than somebody got to step down and say, yo, this is too much. Either that or just put them in a room, let them fight like cats and dogs, whoever come out. You know what I'm saying? Say,
Ain't gonna do that.
Say it's over.
was arrested, a phone was found in the car, and he took pictures of so much incriminating stuff. You'll see. They were only in court for half the day, so it's shorter. Hit subscribe. Thanks for support. Let's go, boys. So I think what they're showing right now is pictures of Foolio's dead body. I'm not even joking. Like
Yeah,
the
don't show
pictures
that,
he
don't show
took. So it looks like they blurred this guy's entire testimony, just in case. It's just the crime scene tech showing pictures of the crime scene. And I would imagine the victims and everything,
we'll
gun
leave
wounds. This is a police officer that arrested one of the shooters
It's not Albie Shore or Christopher Williams.
on the run. And I think we're going to see footage of that.
Back with the vehicle. What exactly did you do?
So I got behind it, I activated my emergency equipment. I stepped out of my vehicle and simultaneously black male stepped out of the vehicle,
From what door?
driver.
And did your investigation reveal whether there was anyone else in the car at that time?
Based on that time, there was no one else in the car.
Okay. So he gets out simultaneously to you getting out of your patrol car. Are you producing anything from somewhere on your belt at that point?
Yes, based on the fact that it was with the vehicle and all that, I pulled my firearm out and gave her a command.
Now, at that point, did you have knowledge through either Lieutenant Cheek or other officers as to why that car was wanted or what it was in relation to, what kind of investigation?
Yes, sir. It came out as a vehicle involving, I believe, homicide, if I remember what the hit was.
Okay. Now, were you aware at that point, when you were in your vehicle at that time, of the murder of an individual who had a celebrity name of Foolio?
Yes, through just social media, but I,
Did you associate the two things? That car was wanted in relationship to that homicide?
I basically put it together on my own.
He knew it. I got the Foolio key
You're right. This is Chevy Cruise right here. Possibly.
with the same guns that shot the same.
Right.
nigga
Same
last year.
tag. Same.
Tampa and the date of entry. I believe it was probably 3 days or some change after the fact.
Did you know that firearms had been involved in that homicide?
Yes, sir.
And is that one of the reasons you pulled your duty sidearm?
Yes, sir.
When you produced your sidearm and you were exiting your car, did you point it at the suspect that was getting out of the Chevy Cruze? Did you give him verbal commands?
Yes, sir.
What type of verbal commands?
I believe I said, let me see your hands. Just try to get compliance from the verbal.
Did he comply?
No.
What did he do?
He decided to run.
He ran? I really hope there's footage of this.
Oh, it is. We saw it.
When he
Please.
ran, did you run towards him or take off?
Once he ran, I gave chase.
Right. So you're chasing him. What happens?
As we're chasing, I drew my department issued taser 7 at that time. And
First of all, you suck as a criminal that you let this butterball police chase you
Right.
down.
Let him run you down.
When I was bad, let's just say it like that. Allegedly, when I was bad, there's no way in the hell this dude would have caught me on foot.
We were never bad.
Right.
We was never.
And alleged, and then I watched Rick and Morty.
one of the cartridges, it appeared like he fell behind the car. Basically, it looked like he was about to get back up and run again, and I deployed a second set of cartridges.
God damn it!
I would rip him
Stability,
down.
precision. That's the essence of driving. Lawfin.
Every time I opened that spreadsheet, my soul left my body.
I had that too,
All this
but
shit
I
is
switched to
AI.
pipe drive.
Think so?
Now, the parking spot that he was pulling into, was it near the actual building of the hotel?
Yes, it was connected to the hotel.
When he ran, did he run near the hotel or around the hotel?
Yes, he ran. He basically stayed on the side of the hotel and ran towards the back.
When you tasered him or when you deployed your taser, was that in an area that was behind a line of parked cars?
Yes.
And is that where he was running? Did the tasers, as far as you know, make contact with him?
The first approach probably did not. The second cartridge did.
Okay, we'll get to that. You deployed a second cartridge in your taser.
Yes, sir.
As the suspect was running, did something appear to be happening to his pants?
Yeah, I think
Something like
I don't know how this is important in court. Something appear to be.
Well, because he may have had something in his waistband, is what they trying to allude to. So we don't know.
I think they're just trying to style on him. Just embarrass him. Look for get
But
down.
he was an idiot.
Which duly deserved. Let's say that.
when he first fell, that was probably because his pants were sagging and it went down to actually the other place.
His saggy pants made him fall down.
Oh, real good.
So you deploy taser, he falls. Do you deploy a second taser after he falls?
I do.
And is that because he's attempting to get up? Do you
No, just to sizzle him a little bit. Just tenderize that meat. Pause.
believe the second taser made impact with him, the prongs?
It did.
Now he's on the ground. Does he get back up off the ground?
After the second taser deployment?
Yes.
No, I achieved neuromuscular incapacitation.
Did other officers come to assist you at that point?
They did.
And did they point their guns at the
I think it was a limp rag after that.
suspect?
Yes.
Did you point your gun at him?
Yes.
Was he taken into custody and handcuffed?
Yes, sir.
And was he placed into a vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Was that a patrol vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Was he identified?
I had him priorly identified.
Oh, you did? Okay.
He wished not to give me his name or date of birth.
All right.
Just to confirm further his identity.
Did you later confirm his identity as Rashad Murphy?
Yes, sir.
Now, later in your investigation, did you assist officers in detaining another person?
Yes, sir.
That was related to the Chevy Cruze?
Yes, sir.
Did the investigation reveal that Mr. Murphy and a woman named Charmaine Steiger had checked into a room earlier that morning?
Yes, sir.
In that hotel? And was Ms. Steiger detained?
Yes, sir.
And was she placed into the back of a patrol car?
Oh yes, we can see the footage.
So Steiger was her. Is light skin getting her makeup done
I
later.
don't know. We can really find out.
It's the only
Think
lady
so.
involved. I'm guessing, but I think this is a rerun of the footage from early. Let's see.
Oh, what?
That's the interior of your patrol vehicle?
Yes, sir.
And to the right?
Remember? He tried to cut that corner. This is where you think you got him. It's always you think when you
In
hit
your
that
mi-
corner.
in your
Allegedly.
When you hit the corner and you got a little air in between, you're like, man, I'm gone.
But see, his gears is fucked up because he got his pants hanging off his ass.
Pants, he got baggy skinny jeans on.
Yeah, right. The first thing you do, kids, is you running from the police.
No, buy a belt.
Right, I'm about to say, pull your belt. Because niggas will use a belt but hold it under their cheeks. I don't know what that's all about. Just
What
hold it
they're
right
saying
there.
is they was at the hotel when they arrested him. Evidently, they went upstairs and they arrested her also.
No, I don't think so, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
I feel like she was another day. Dumb.
Bro got his ass tased, running, and his pants fell down. What a
Right,
terrible
should've shot
day.
him in the ass.
I think
Right, they probably did shoot him in his ass.
Yeah, he
he
should've
killed someone. I mean, I think
Y'all got on the same jacket though. He got a blue one. He got a different colorway.
What?
I'm just saying.
there's more than enough evidence to know that he was involved, to be honest. But I know some people say innocent until proven guilty. He's not at trial yet. Yeah, that cop has his gun on his fucking temple.
He does. I saw that.
This is
Got on his
wild.
temple.
The yellow device that's in your hand, is that the taser?
Yes, sir.
And we could see the wire hanging out of that. Is that the lead?
I may say half of you watching this video aren't subscribed to my channel. So go down below and hit subscribe.
All right, nigga, we subscribe. man.
Right.
And on cross here, defense lawyer is going to say, this has nothing to do with my client, right? because it really doesn't have anything to do with her at all. It's just a co-defendant getting arrested.
Did you ever come into contact with Alicia Andrews?
No.
Do you know who that is?
If I'm correct, it's the lady who said
Right, see, because he wasn't there at the time. She got back later. I told you in the rain.
Oh, okay.
Do you know anything
John
about her?
Objection, Your Honor, outside the scope.
I'm going
but
to
it's a
sustain the
bill.
objection as the way the question's phrased, so rephrase your question.
You don't know who Alicia Andrews is?
Objection, again, outside the scope and all this.
Everyone, you can answer.
I do.
Was Alicia Andrews with Rashad Murphy? So she didn't run from
Objection,
you?
Your Honor. Also speculation is whether she ran.
Well, I think the question was ran with Rashad Murphy, so you can answer that question.
He's separating his client from this particular body cam footage, but
Right. They like, why are you even bringing this up?
Right. Did she run with him? Like
Yeah,
she
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
even there.
She
He
wasn't
think-
even there. Yeah.
I don't know her.
What do you think the prosecution is bringing this up for? You think it's to paint a picture to show
Absolutely.
how elaborate this whole thing was?
It's a build up. These
The
one of the
prosecution-
one of the pieces to the puzzle.
objecting there is just kind of stupid. Let him do it. I mean, who cares if he separates his client from this situation?
Do you have any indication that Alicia Andrews was in Georgia with Rashad Murphy at any point in time?
No.
Did Rashad Murphy tell you anything about Alicia Andrews?
No.
No further questions.
Okay, redirect.
You don't work for the Tampa Police Department, do you?
No, sir.
And you weren't involved in the homicide investigation of the death of Charles Jones? And you don't know anything about where Miss Andrews may have gone after the murder, correct? Because you don't work here in Florida and you didn't participate in the investigation. Is that fair to say? Nothing else, Your Honor.
Both sides getting their shots in.
How are you employed?
I live in the city of Tampa as a police detective.
So why is this microphone not on today? Is another great question.
How long have you been a detective in the homicide unit?
2.5 years.
And were you aware that there was video footage of when that occurred? Would you also have had knowledge of when 911 calls started coming into the Tampa Police Department?
I think police should have to wear police shit all the time.
What do you mean?
I feel uncomfortable knowing I could be talking to somebody and never know if they're the police.
What's something they supposed to identify themselves?
No, I'm talking about like if we off work, if we just, at the wine.
That happened to me
conspiracy.
last night. That happened to me last
You
night.
just vibing with them, they was just the police.
Shit
Not like
at
I'm
the
doing
joint,
anything
smoking his
wrong.
cigar. I mean, but the brother say, he work
like,
in law
oh.
enforcement. No, he work in law enforcement.
Just good to know.
But he dressed like us. He just regular
Right, he
dude.
was off work. He's just hanging
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
He's just hanging out. But I
Yeah,
just,
good brother too.
You should always let me know.
I remember a time that I'm sure that was looked at by the detectives.
So when you say you started looking at the timing advance records of Alicia Andrews' cell phone records, what time period are you looking at specifically?
So obviously this incident occurred June 23rd. So I would have been looking at about 1:25 hours that morning.
Did you also at that point of your investigation have information about possible suspect vehicles that were involved in this particular case that you would have searched video for?
Yes.
What sort of vehicles were you looking for?
I was informed 2 multiple vehicles. One was a silver Chevy Cruze, and the second was a black Chevy Impala.
What businesses did you go to look for video surveillance around that time period?
McDonald's located in that general area.
It's kind of funny how much McDonald's has come up in the trials that I've watched. It almost seems like camera footage at McDonald's constantly comes up in these trials, bro. These motherfuckers getting hungry going to McDonald's.
Did you go to that location?
Yes, I did.
So you work up appetite, all that drilling.
And they all have cameras, son. That's it.
You look at the video surveillance footage for that time period of July 23rd of 2024. Did you locate anything of interest on that McDonald's video footage?
Yes. I was able to look at exterior cameras that were located around the business, and it appeared that around that time, a Chevy Cruze came in to the drive-thru area.
This footage is important because it gets her in that car at a particular time, like an hour or two before the shooting, I think, getting McDonald's, and she lies about not knowing who the driver is. You know who's driving you around.
Right.
I ordered 200 hand-forged knives to my...
Yeah, she was in the car.
Damn.
All right, we're not gonna go through this whole thing, y'all. If you want to see more of it, you can check out Cuff Boys. The title of that video is Foolio Murder Trial Gets Even Worse, Day 3.
It'd be down the
And they'll
bottom.
break it down because we got a bunch of stuff to go over, but it gets really out of control.
Crazy.
All right, next story. Mic check.
1, 2.
All right, what we got?
I should do, son.
Yeah, we're not gonna do him yet. We're
Oh,
gonna do this video is coming from the stop. I don't know if you've been watching Joe Budden's podcast lately, but it's a tad bit of a power struggle.
Okay.
Apparently, Mona, don't call me white girl, who just came in and filled in Melissa Ford's seat, even though y'all was trying to tell me in the comments that she wasn't fired. I ain't seen her. Tell me if you seen her.
You
tell
said-
me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen her. Anyway, Mona there, she tired of being a B mic. She says she's her own A mic, and she's feeling silenced on the Joe Budden podcast.
Whose podcast is it again?
I don't think it's called the Monas. You already got a podcast, Jordan.
Right. So
But they say she's feeling some kind of way. Anyway, we're going to look into what they saying over there at the stop. The title of this video is called Mona Ignored and Silenced on the Joe Budden's podcast. Here we go.
Being silenced up here. You're silent to me.
Okay, that's the end of you.
Boy, she can make a point after point after point. God
She
damn.
doubling
There's
level up.
9 of us on the show.
She
Shut
go
the
on.
fuck up,
It's a
bro.
runway.
Mona feels ignored and silenced on the Joe Budden podcast. Yep, the podcast of Joe Budden's name is now making yet another co-host feel like they can't talk. Now, this episode...
Another female co-host. Another female co-host.
Let me ask you, brother, is it Red Pill Mania?
Absolutely.
He's shutting down the ladies?
I don't know, but what it is, I guess the sisters are being disruptive. You
Maybe
know,
they ain't got shit to
with
say.
the brothers.
No, I'm just fucking. I like Mona. I think she's very funny.
I respect. No, you always said that, son.
Yeah. I think she's real funny. I saw her on her last one I watched from her podcast was with Dr. Umar. The shit was hilarious.
Okay.
Revealed what Mona is actually thinking, as she has revealed that she has ADD, and usually people with ADD say what's on their mind. Additionally, there was a bunch of conversations had about what the show is, and it revealed that the fabric of the Joe Budden podcast will always be shaky. One of those conversations was a conversation about what an A-mic is.
I didn't even know what a mic was. I had to learn that. These teach me that. You niggas used to this David Ruffin. I am David Ruffin.
Now, this is one of the things that Joe Budden...
That nigga sitting like, I pay you.
Again, being disruptive.
You think sometimes women have a hard time fitting into a structure?
A male structure?
Male structure?
It can. It's a power struggle at times, like they
It
just
could
said.
be. It could be. I mean, it's not like she's not a good talker. Like she don't have nothing to contribute.
Mhm.
But maybe she just. I'm thinking, okay, if I were there and I'm new on the job, I'm trying to make my bones.
Okay.
I would certainly not want to seem like I'm not doing nothing.
Or make waves.
So that could be important. Well, I mean, I would rather make waves like her than be, what is this nigga doing sitting there? You understand what I'm saying? Imagine they say, yo, y'all come up here, y'all get on the show, and we sitting there, and we got stuff to say, but we keep getting shut down. It's like, you don't want to, but see, but if you do that, then you suck.
Right.
So you rather be, I can't stand him, he always complaining or saying whatever. I feel like that's probably how she feel, than... what are they even doing there? What the fuck? They decoration? What the fuck you need them niggas for?
Or just let her be controversial.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I feel about it. But Joe ain't seemed like he was tripping too much off of it. But this guy's suggesting that there may be somewhat of a power struggle. It ain't no power struggle. That nigga just let her go. Be like, I'm good.
has birthed the structure of a podcast within the industry that he comes from. Before his arrival into podcasting, the term A-mic wasn't really used. It's this show that has popularized that lingo. But in this conversation, they talk about who's the A-mic, and Joe says he's the A-mic. Then it gets dicey because everybody's afraid to say what the B-mic is, what the C-mic is. And
well, if he invented the term,
right, and it's his show.
I mean, he's like, I don't know what you niggas is,
but I'm the A-mic. My joint is hot.
Right.
My joint stay hot.
Right. Y'all can figure out what the fuck letters y'all niggas is.
And it revealed there's no defined roles. This is why it's hard to be on the Joe Budden podcast. You have to define your role for yourself, and there doesn't seem to be real guidance from the top on what each person should be doing, which creates car crashes in terms of verbal conversations that are to be had on the show. Now, it could be that the podcast feels like, hey, we're not going to talk about it because we love the attention of people trying to figure out, or maybe the infrastructure is not strong enough that they can't even broach those conversations. Now, another part of the show for this episode that was very revealing was they talk about contracts.
If I don't like you or to move wrong, I don't want to stay for long. So that's why we have to keep it short so I know I still like you.
And how long contracts should be. Should people...
You want some shit like, you don't even like her attitude.
Period. I don't like that energy around me, man.
You gotta sit there and do a podcast for hours.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well, they brought her in. She is the replacement for Melissa Ford, correct?
Right. Who kind of just went along to get along. She didn't do a lot. She kind of just rolled with it. I mean, she would buck a little bit.
I think it's good to have the camaraderie of, let's say you have a panel of men, you got a sister. It's cool to break up the monotony, the whole thing. Like us, we gonna have a female hostess.
Oh, she ain't gonna host.
She gonna have a C mic. She gonna have a D mic.
Right.
Son, stop, son.
Shout out to the D mic.
Son, chill, son. You turning into something else.
Be in long-term contracts, should people be in short contracts? They even allude to Melissa Ford with Flip's statement, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But Mona would say she likes to know who she's working with and she needs to like them. Now, that is very revealing. That is very telling because she had a short stint at another popular podcast, $1 Million Worth of Game.
Right.
Maybe it was because she didn't get along with those people. Now, Tony the Closer would say that
like the Philly Connect.
She would arrive late. She wasn't on time, which is interesting because she's already arriving late to the show. Then there was the moment where I played in the beginning of the video where she talks about being silenced. Now, that largely comes for her inability to not be able to let others step into themselves because she has her own successful podcast before they join the show. Then,
right, Don't Call Me White Girl is not nowhere near what Joe Buttons is, but it's doing pretty good.
She eating off of it,
and she probably feel. I'm be honest, she probably feel like, look, I'm gonna fuck if they fire me. I got more fame from being on here. I'm just carrying it back to my shit. If I want more money, I'll just double up on episodes.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So she may have came there specifically with that in mind. Like, I ain't gonna be here long.
There's Queen's Flip. He may be huge in the industry, but he didn't have a podcast. He was more a blogger, skit guy. And there's Mark Lamont Hill. He didn't have a podcast. No. So
he's going to news and talk shit real fast. Look like he's gonna cry like Van
all
Jones.
the time.
For her, it's really challenging to not be able to talk. On her show, which I observed, she's able to flesh out long segments. Many times, almost all the time, she's the only person on camera. It is quite revealing to me. Joe would tell her to shut up in a segment about the, Uber DoorDash person who felt like she was sexually harassed or abused. Joe Budden himself.
Oh, did you hear about that shit?
No.
Nigga, don't make me pull that shit up. If we got time.
What you talking about?
Yo, it was a lady. Okay.
What, man?
We're cutting this shit off.
A lady, what? A female Uber driver?
No, something crazy. Look, I know y'all. I know I got the 88. I got the 80s too, y'all.
He on the spectrum.
I'm in. Come on now, don't say that.
On what side we don't know, but he on there somewhere. Hey, son, what you saying?
But no. It was a lady who said she was a DoorDasher, right? She gets a message on her app that says, "Listen, leave the food on the porch." Right? She gets to the porch. She said the dude's door was cracked. She cracked the door open a little bit. It was like, "Hey, sir, here's your food." And he laid out there butt naked. Then she went on TikTok and was like, "Yo, this nigga violated me, sexual harassment." I don't know why I like saying it like that. Sexual harassment.
Son, you can't say that. It's called SA. You gotta say SA, son.
That's all I said was sexual. That's how my grandma used to say.
How you making up words?
Sexual harassment. But yeah, she said he sexual harassed her. And she said because he was laying there, you know what I'm saying? Probably drunk. Might have shook it or something. Was like, bitch, just leave the food. When I get up, I'll get it.
Pants down to his goddamn knees with the remote control in one hand.
It's my house. I do what I want.
Yeah.
She filmed the nigga, put him online, tell everybody, yo, look what he did to me.
Wow.
Now imagine if it was a man that was the other way around.
He smoked his boots.
Imagine the lady said, leave my food on the porch. You peek in her house. Oh, she naked. Film her and try to charge her with.
You going to jail. A man, you going to jail.
The hell to damn jail. All right, so I might look at that story later. I don't know. I was going to just completely switch videos on y'all.
No, but we'll stick to the subject.
My bad. Oh, man.
Come on in the chat, y'all. Holla at us.
Right, holla.
I ain't got my joint.
Trap, what up?
What up, Trap?
What up,
Peace,
fam?
peace.
Hit the email, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I got to tell you something.
Self is adjusting.
Don't let me forget.
And right now they're playing nice. They're having conversations, making it seem like they're one big happy family. But only time will tell how they navigate this. And the danger is that Mona, I don't think she's afraid to leave. I feel like she's specifically the type of person that will take the visibility from the podcast and transfer it to other places.
Same shit I was saying. Because she's straight. It's only helping.
So this was, you think, possibly a strategic move on her part?
She could jump up and scratch Joe Budden's eyes out, and it won't be nothing but good for her.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I mean, other than charges.
Cool. I mean, but they're gonna end up letting her go anyway. We already seen get the paintings on the wall.
I mean, Joe let people go all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's only a net positive. So for her to act out or to say what she got to say or however she feels, she don't really care. It's gonna all come back to her in the end.
I even wonder what happened with Breakbeat. Remember, I think in a video I said she needs to find a place to put her podcast. But then in the comment section, everybody was like, Danny, she has a podcast with Breakbeat. But I was thinking, didn't she say that she didn't have a deal with Breakbeat anymore? But she did indeed bring her podcast back to Breakbeat. So is she on a short-term contract after being in a seemingly terrible contract that she wanted to get out of? I would hope she didn't sign a bad contract, but I would think it would be advantageous for Breakbeat Media to say, hey, man, just take this contract. We understand it can be short-term. Do whatever you want. Just come back. And that would be a testament to how powerful the Joe Budden podcast.
Well, I don't know how her business is set up and structured and all that. We ain't going to spend too much time on it. I just want to see how she felt about being violated, allegedly.
I don't know, but that
Not
last
violated.
picture, she looked wild with her hair all over the place and all that. Maybe she trying
That's
to
how
go
they said she be coming in late. You come in late, you know.
all disheveled, looking wild.
Shades on,
Shirt, everything.
still drunk.
Stop, man.
I don't know if she drunk.
We don't know that. Allegedly.
I don't see high. She could look like it. All right, next story. Mic check.
1, 2.
All right, so we done with Mona. That's the feel good stories. I don't know if it's really feel good.
Whatever. We gonna rock out.
Oh yeah, your boy Charlemagne came through. Okay, so
He's not my boy. I don't rock with Charlemagne.
I thought you was a Charlemagne. No,
What's called a charlatan or something like whatever they know. Charlanation.
no, they call the niggas that like them Charlemites.
Whatever,
Charlemites.
man. Yeah.
So the Charlemites are the people under what's Charlemagne shit called Black Effect
Something like
Radio
that.
or whatever his podcast
Right.
group is, right?
Right.
So the people under him and the people that support him, people like Angela Rye and Tiffany Cross and all these other people, they came to the defense of Mark Lamont Hill last week when he got into it with
Joe
Greenflip.
with the Joe Button podcast.
With the fake ass I'm a fight, but I'm not really going to fight situation.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they said some disparaging things about the Joe Budden podcast. Basically called it lowbrow, said it was, just clowning type of shit. We took high offense to that over here because we don't do nothing but talk shit.
Right.
So they suggested, for the most part, why is Mark Lamont Hill even there? He's above that. He's dignified. He's too good for that. Anyway,
He getting paid to be over there.
he
That's
getting
what
paid to do that. Pretty much, the whole world pretty much said that back to Angela Rye. Like, look, y'all ain't hire her.
Yeah, y'all ain't bag
supposed
him.
to be your boy.
Right.
He Mr. Degrees, intellectual and shit. Why y'all ain't pick him up? And Joe Budden's also responded to it. And he basically said, "Keep my name out your mouth. I'll slap shit out one of you bitch ass bitches."
Put some spec on my name.
That's basically what he said. Stop bringing me up. I won't bring you up. I won't come over there and pop you across your mouth. Anyway, long story short, the beef has actually been quietly squashed by guess who? Dun, your boy. Oh, used to have Africa on his face. Now he don't no more. Charlemagne. Charlie. Can we call him Charlie? Shout out Charlie.
Charlemagne the girl.
Oh man, don't do that to that man.
Oh, why?
Anyway, Charlemagne actually ends up defending Joe Budden and Mark Lamont Hill against the Charlemagnes. It's crazy. Anyway, the title of this video coming from Yeah, I'm Stacy. Charlemagne actually defends Joe Budden.
I don't need to be where fools gather. If somebody else feels called to say, no, it is my ministry to go inform, to go educate this particular group of people, I would never shit on that. Like, that's just not even my way. I'm like, live and let live, go do it. That's just not what I choose to do.
I can't believe I'm on here defending the Joe Budden podcast. Right? but I guess the issue is, I don't think fools go together at the Joe Budden podcast. Yeah, I don't think anybody in that room is a fool. But I will say Joe did apologize.
Leonard and Tiffany, it's more than just you two in here. Just hold on.
But
you the one that got a heart out. Let me get these dudes in here.
I know, but Joe did apologize.
This is crazy.
But Joe did apologize for that moment.
Never be above reproach or criticism. And two, I think that we have to accept the challenge of meeting people where they are.
Aren't we using the word intellectual wrong? I think what y'all should be saying is academic, right? Because intellectual is just to be able to think, reason, and understand objectively, right? Like, I think what y'all are saying is y'all are talking about academics. Like, Joe Budden is an intellectual. Joe Budden is one of the most prolific rappers ever. Joe Budden.
Okay.
He one of his favorite rappers.
He didn't say that. They got beef. They don't like each other. They got a little bit.
I can't tell. He's one of the most prolific rappers. Ooh, Joe Budden's? Name a Joe Button song.
He can pump it up, son.
That's it. Name another one.
It was really good for the time.
Name another one.
Yeah, but at that one, at the time, it just went platinum too.
It just went platinum last week.
No, like last song, like 6 months ago, it went platinum.
All right, that song came out when?
98, 99.
2003.
Vocabulating all of us.
I don't doubt
stop,
it.
Bakari. Joe Budden can rap his ass off.
I was glad when Leonard was like, I want you to listen to this show. I promise you, I was like, I am not listening to their show. I am not listening to it. I just knew it was going to be some craziness. And I am so grateful that you pushed me to listen to the show. So much so that I went into our chat, dropped the show link, and was like, Leonard said, listen to this. Here's the timestamp. It changed my perspective a lot on Flip. It changed my I could feel like I heard the pain in Joe.
I was glad that we didn't necessarily stick with using, that Joe Budden in the title. And y'all had my face. It was handsome, but we had like Joe Budden in the title on the YouTube.
I'm going to get to that, B. Don't be trying to scoop me, B.
I told Angela that too. I was like, yo,
no, but I'm just saying, it was first of all, but it was my.
Charlamagne said he was handsome too.
Stop with the Charlamagne slander.
Right.
This supposed to be this kumbaya moment. We getting along.
All right, man. What they doing is they shooting at Joe Buttons. Joe Buttons is at the top right now, so he's the focal point of the conversation.
Right, but
they're gonna be talking about us soon because we shooting for the top, man. We rising like a bubble in water. We coming.
Okay.
My bad.
Calm down.
What?
Anyway, the point is Charlamagne is being objective. He's being objective. He's not. He could just take his side, be like, yo, fuck that nigga. That's right, y'all. Get him. Get him. But he didn't. He's looking at it and he's saying that they aren't a group of clowns. Because they had some disagreements doesn't mean that they are all the things that the rest of his Charlamites projected him to be.
Face.
What Bakari's talking about is the thumbnail for last week's show said Joe Budden's podcast and the dumbing down of America, and Bakari standing there in the middle getting the haze up. He getting hazed up for another 2 months. So he was in the middle of it. And I think that what we did wrong, and I do want to apologize to Joe Budden's podcast, to their team, to their production company for that title. I'm an EP on this show, and so I own that wholeheartedly. We should have titled it differently.
Oh man, so
made her apologize about her thumbnail.
Son,
I wish a motherfucker would. My thumbnails. I make them bitches. All that shit. Chris Brown with the devil, that's me.
Son, calm down, son. Calm down. What I'm telling
Sandra
you is
Bullock stealing babies, that's me.
Stop, son. What I'm telling you is
my brother faced me on him too. I'm gonna say nothing.
This is very big for the sister to come to backtrack and apologize. Accountability is very big for us here.
Yeah, but Charlamagne made her.
He didn't make her do. She didn't have to do that.
Yes, she did.
So for a woman, listen, for this sister to say, you know what, I went back, I looked at the podcast, I was wrong, I apologized. She was like, look, I do the joints for it, and she does all the editing. Respect, man. Shout out to her. Respect for that, for just being. That's some stand up shit. That's rare. That's a rarity.
And a woman. That's
and a woman. Oh my goodness.
And I'm not thinking. Listen, I want them people to still love my black queens, call me whatever. But that apology, that's not a strong suit. No,
not for black women. I don't know about other women, but for black women,
but yeah, that's damn sure no.
Who would have thought that the back and forth between the Native Land podcast and the Joe Budden podcast would have led to this, you know? Despite Angela Rye being called a Charlamagne by Joe Budden, Charlamagne was the one who was behind her eventually apologizing to Joe Budden.
Told you he made her.
Budden, you're gonna hear that Charlamagne
say so.
Say so. Stop with the tight lips. Stop, man.
I don't want to shut up.
I knew you was going to.
He went on, yeah, and I watched this. She didn't watch that shit.
It's the one who told her, go watch the podcast, listen to what they're saying. That led to her changing her perspective on Flip and understanding Joe's talking points and many other things. And you heard him in the intro, he said, I can't believe I'm the one defending Joe Budden podcast right here. But yeah, y'all might need to just call each other, all right? But listen, man, we can go over some highlights from this segment. It's gonna be pretty long, but you guys see we vibe, man.
We ain't watching all that shit.
Not for us.
Anyway, next story. Mic check.
1, 2.
All right. What else? That nigga apologize. Oh, you know who Selena Powell is? I gotta tell you a little bit about her first.
Nah, but we know Ant, the spokesman, man. Shout out to Urban Politician, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Urban Politicians. Selena Powell is a classic whore. Let me see her name.
Son, don't say that, man.
Yeah, it's on the internet.
What makes her a classic whore?
I'll tell you how many niggas
has ran through like an abandoned house.
If I put it just like that in the Google, how it go? How many?
I don't know, man. Son, don't put niggas in Google, son. Only you, man. Y'all know my brother's the editor and thief. He does what he do on this end, man. He keep it popping, man. Yo, let me put my glasses on. Get off of me, man. It is not possible to prove definition number. God damn it, it's not possible to provide a definitive number regarding Selena Powell's sexual partners. God damn, son.
Astronomical.
There's no significant number that we can really put. All right, what about the sister, man? What?
Powell is known for publicizing her alleged sexual and romantic encounters with various male celebrities, often rappers. The credibility of her claims is often questioned, as she has admitted to fabricating some stories for attention, such as a false 2017 pregnancy claim involving rapper Offset.
Oh, snap.
Some individuals have been caught in audio recordings appearing to admit to encounters after denying them, as in the case of rapper Lil Meech.
We covered that.
Which brings us to today.
Go ahead, man. What's with this young lady, man, Selena Powell?
All right. So, Lil Meech, he said he was tired. He was tired of being seen with her. He was trying to explain. He tried to explain to her.
Okay.
You ever had a girl you had to explain before she got it?
No.
Your friend like, she's real nice. You know what I'm saying? You might know her.
Y'all walking through the alley like, hurry up, walk fast, but they see us.
You might have seen it before. You might know her from somewhere. If you don't, or if you do, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, she is now feeling regret for some of her past choices. We're kidding. We're sorry. Respect women and all that stuff. Women.
Real women.
Respect. And respect to people, period. I'm not just shitting on her just because, you know what I'm saying? She's just going to make it hard for somebody else to want to kiss her in the mouth. That's what I'm saying.
If she a hoe, man.
A certain amount of dicks makes niggas less likely to kiss you. Does that make sense?
Son, you know we live, son.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop, man. Hoes are people too. Don't do that, man.
Everything I said. Y'all gonna curse me out in the comments anyway. Go ahead. Go say what I say.
Get us in trouble, man.
But let me break it down. She's sorry. She's sorry about them dicks.
She did.
She apologizes about all them dicks.
Come on in the chat, y'all. Help me out, man. Come on in the chat.
She got a cock apology tour.
A tour?
She re-versionizing.
Man, stop, man.
Put a butt in the
Even Google is like, we can't even define. We don't know how many. Not call it vinegar.
Hot water bottle.
Keep it tight. Hot water bottle thought.
Anyway, Little Meech, the title of this video, which I'm getting, he's getting, this is like one of those meta reactions we do that y'all hate so much, whatever. It's from Urban Politician TV. The title of the video is Lil Meech hit Selena Powell with an episode and ceased and desist.
People hate you so much.
I really don't know. Actually, I'm on the Shade Room right now, and I was reading through the comments, like, yo, why does everybody not like me? Like, why is the top comment, like, why would you be with her? Like, why are y'all mad? First of all, I never got left. Let's say that. He never left me. He didn't go nowhere.
Lil Meech.
Yeah, he never left. Like,
Not with all that in your throat. Still got it with you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sorry. This is sad too. She's sad too. This is serious. Stop playing, y'all. This is sad.
You playing, man.
All right.
Everything. Be serious.
This is a sad time. Listen to the music. The music tell you how you're supposed to feel. All right, y'all ready? All right, everybody, stop laughing.
yeah, he never left. Like, I was reading something, it was like, oh, you sold your soul, you sold your soul. And it, in a way, I think I didn't sell my soul, but I definitely think, like, my love life is tarnished. Like, me and Demetrius, he was like, yo, like, I really, really genuinely wish, like, we never had a really life talk. He's like, I really wish I could publicly be with you, but, like, I'm an actor, I have this going on, I have that going on, like, I can't, like, it's gonna reputation because of who you are.
Do you have any regrets, Selena?
Yeah, of course I have regrets, but in the same hand, I made my bed, I gotta lie in it, so.
She can't even keep her legs closed during this interview. What is she talking about? We talking about she ruined her sex life. She sell her soul. You ain't sold your soul, but you sold your ass, though.
She literally can't keep her legs.
I mean,
she's holding them with all her might. Damn it. I'm trying.
So we don't know, man.
She have a problem. So maybe she got a chemical imbalance. She could have dick suckyitis.
What is that?
Dick suckyitis.
That's a condition.
It's an ancient Chinese disease.
Shut up, man.
Suckyitis.
I gotta say it like that.
I know I've closed a lot of doors on like opportunities that I could have gotten and probably had a better reputation had I not done certain in the heat of the moment.
I want to see Selena get married. Like, you know what I mean? I'm ready for chapter 2 of your life.
He trying to get it. He trying to get some of that dick sucking.
Go ahead, close this curtain.
Like
in the
one
back.
more for the road.
Go ahead, knock me off real quick. Give you this $30.
Then you ain't done yet. Right? You mean soon?
If you met the perfect guy, you would settle down and
Oh
get
yeah,
married.
immediately. I want a baby. I want to get pregnant now.
Would you stop being outside? You
Yes,
wouldn't.
because now that I'm getting older, I'm 30. Like my biological clock is ticking. Like I gotta hurry.
Do you ever wish you could get a clean slate and just start over?
Of course.
Yo, they got the Kevin Samuels joint up there. Yo, he called it. She said, I'm 30. My biological clock is ticking. Mad dudes done ran through her. Now you want somebody is going to come along and be like, yo, this is my shorty, man. She's special. Nah, I heard a analogy where it's like, imagine a sandwich and a dude walked by and bite it and put it down. Another dude walked by, 100 dudes walked by, bit the sandwich, put it down, and you grab it and say, yo, this is mine. I love this. I'm keeping this forever. After 100 dudes, then
Right, but the person is not a sandwich. She's healed. She's new.
How? With the vinegar bath?
She got the vinegar bath. She still got all the tattoos and the jizz bath and stuff. But if you overlook that, she probably real nice.
She probably got mad niggas tattoos, names on her back.
Look, it's fucked up. But the real shit is, look, we clowning her, but it appears that Lil Meech liked her. But he's just like, yo, bitch, I can't like you.
Yeah. Not in public.
Right, not in public.
I can't be out in the street with you.
And he at some point he had to come clean, I guess, because she probably take care of him because they said he doing bad right now.
Nah, what she did was she caught him on a phone call and recorded. Remember, she put it on.
Right. But she also exposed how allegedly she was doing shit for him because she probably tricking and doing whatever she's doing, doing to get her money. Paper. Meets down bad, allegedly, so they say. So she probably was looking out for him and fucking him right and being a good sweetheart because she wore it out. She's like, well, Meech ain't too bad. I guess, I work with him. And Meech just like, yo, I'm trying to go up. You go
right. I'm already down.
You're the other way.
Right, 50 Cent on my back.
All the time. Or like, I used to think like apologies like fixed it as well because a lot of these celebrities we're in Miami. We see these celebrities all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't apologize to like most of them and we're good. But that still doesn't take away the public's view. Mm-hmm. So now when I'm just chilling with my man and I'm posting him getting a haircut, everyone's like, oh, she's this, she's that. And I'm like, it's just, it sucks. Like, I'm always gonna have to live with that no matter how much time. I've been known for 10 years now, so, and the story does not change.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man.
Yo. She gonna have a hard life now.
Who said that?
I'm not saying, I'm sure she could probably mess with the right people and get paper and all that other stuff like that. I'm talking about that hole in your soul, man. Certain things you do, particularly when you do it very publicly, you're not going to be able to get over it. People are not going to forget it. It's there forever. Then you all tatted up. You got a very unique look. Look like you had all kind of work done to your face and stuff. Like
your body.
Mm-hmm. This is a true hit the wall situation. And I'm not even on that red pill type of, that type of stuff. But it's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate to see her not make better decisions, man.
Not really.
Let this be. It is.
Not
you
really.
wouldn't want that for your kid.
She not my kid.
That's what I'm saying. It's unfortunate.
It's not. There's plenty of sisters out there just like this. And I'm trying to speak I'm not trying to disrespect the woman and none of that. Son, you're right. Life is about decisions. This is the decision she made. So this is where she is, man. Kevin Samuels said it before the brother Pay been saying it. She just wanted him. You heard what she said. I'm 30 now. My biological. I'd love to get married. I'd love to settle down. You'd have been ran through, man. Mad dudes done ran through her.
Okay, and that's why it's unfortunate. You trying to make it good. What are you trying to say? You just want to be mean to her.
I don't want to be mean to her. It's what it is.
Right, but I still think it's a fucked up situation, nigga.
Okay.
Listen, I wouldn't want this for my child.
Who would?
She right. That's why it's fucked up.
Okay, man, we see quick.
Anyway, I'm not saying that I'm not saying to have sympathy for her. I'm just saying she made some poor decisions. Well,
Facts.
I'm a sympathetic person anyway. I'm not saying I would fuck with her.
Soft-hearted ass.
What's wrong with it?
Cry baby.
Listen, she crying, nigga. I'm just saying I understand. Look, put it like this. With guys from the manosphere, Red Pill, it's not as popular as it once was or whatever, but everybody's so willing to point fingers and this, that, and the third. And even me, I got jokes or whatever, and I understand that this is still a human being, and because of the mistakes she's made in her life, she's going to pay for it forever. That's a harsh penalty.
Possibly.
I don't care how you put it.
Possibly. It's simps out here. It's somebody. I'm telling you, it's some dude that probably worked for Coca-Cola or something like that, drive a truck or whatever. He, man, it's my, my new shorty. You come in like, yo, huh? That's who you claim. That's who you seeded up. Here, put 3-4 babies in. She gonna cross him too. She got mad DNA in her system.
That's true.
So hey, baby, it's what it is, man. It's cool.
It's still a fucked up situation. It clearly is. You wouldn't be so upset if it wasn't a fucked up situation. You just saying she get what she deserves.
Yeah, whatever.
Even somebody get what they deserve is still a fucked up situation, nigga. I wouldn't want to be in that situation. This nigga's getting the electric chair that's fucked up and get what they deserve. That don't make it cool.
What do you do to get the electric chair?
Right. Exactly. Anyway, let's see what Ant got to say. Then
all right.
Back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as none other than Lil Meech and Selena, the sperm cleaner Paul, that hit the timeline once again. And I meant to get to this story.
So that's somebody's daughter, son.
We didn't say that.
Line right here the other day, as I seen it hit a few blogs with the cease and desist news for the We in Miami podcast, but I had a lot going on.
So what?
She got the little chicken wing on. She got the Project Pal. I mean, not Project Pal. What is it? Oh.
No, that's just her bones.
She got the 2 Live Crew on.
She got all the problems that a young woman could have if they get caught up with all that shit. Anorexia. What's the other one?
AIDS.
A lot of stuff I was trying to get organized with, and I had other stories that I felt was more needed more attention at that time as well. That was on demand from the supporters, but we own it right now. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch the clip in the beginning and full it from the We in Miami podcast, as they let it be known that they got hit with this cease and desist letter to have the information about Lil Meech retracted, subtracted, and redacted immediately, claiming that it was false. And there's several layers to this.
He said it's all false.
Right. He broke.
He not broke. He was never fucking with her. Right. She wasn't. That wasn't his back of his head that she was braiding, getting the haircut.
Right. This wasn't his semen sample that she had on the dress like Monica Lewinsky. None of that. Right.
Conversation right here for the younger generation. Lil Meech is Lil Meech. He who he is already. He gonna do what he do. He grown. She grown. You know, whatever they got going on. But there is lessons that can be learned with the layers of conversation right here. The cease and desist says Lil Meech's attorney demands immediate retraction and public notice, saying that Selena Powell made false statements and has never been involved in a romantic or intimate relationship with Lil Meech, as she suggested in her recent interview on the We in Miami podcast.
But she had all kind of phone calls with this nigga.
Right. Somebody, and he was begging and pleading like, please don't, man, please don't release that. I don't tell, because my grandmama watching this. I can't have nobody know that we together.
I kiss dick mouth.
His perspectives and experiences.
Call it dick mouth. Nah.
Stop, man.
Nah, shout out to dick mouth, yo. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Shared by guests do not reflect the views of the We in Miami podcast. And they have the post up there letting it be known from the law offices of Eliza Galloway, defamatory and false statements made in the interview with Selena Powell, and they had the exact quotes about the relationship and what was going on in the comments. And Lil Meech sent this to them like, hey, take this down. I didn't have that type of relationship with her. Now let's keep it all the way 100 right here. We heard the phone conversation. They most definitely sounded like somebody that had some intimate going on before in the past. I don't know how current or new it is. It wasn't.
Right, it could be AI. We don't know.
They really don't care. But we got to talk about putting yourself in these type of situations before you get there. That's what niggas have to do. Lil Meech, he got what he got going on already. He made his bed. Like she say she made her bed. She got to lay in, whatever. The thing is, you're there by choice, not by force. Meaning you already know what this girl had to offer. You already know her reputation. You already know the stains that are on her brain, and the stains that are really on her brain, really in physical, just.
And her clothes and everything else. There's a lot of stains. I heard stuff's a stain.
What are you talking about, man? We don't know about the stains on her.
Anyway, shout out to Big Ant the Spokesman. He dropping knowledge. If you want to hear the shit he was saying, go check him out. The title of that video was Little Meech hit Selena Powell episode with the cease and desist. Next story. Mic check.
1, 2.
All right. What else we got going on?
I don't know, kid. Cause you.
Oh, you know AI.
Yo and Jada.
Yo, the nigga.
AI.
The nigga AI. It's two of them I got. I got one.
Specify. Are you talking about artificial intelligence, or you talking about Allen Iverson?
Talking about the one and only.
The great
AI. He He came and he confirmed a lot of Fat Joe's lies. Y'all been saying Fat Joe was lying, but he wasn't lying, son.
All right, well, let's hear it.
He wasn't lying. That's not what Allen Iverson said. Here we go. The title of this video is Allen Iverson reveals wild Bronx night with Fat Joe.
No, I'm talking when you took me, we couldn't find a hotel. You remember that? When you told that story, yo,
But
that
I
was
told
crazy.
it the right way.
Yes, you did.
But let me tell
I don't
you,
know
you know
about.
the
I
guy
don't think I
hates
had
me.
a game the next day though.
Yes, you did.
Because
Next
we
door, 'cause you left.
was
Listen,
smacked.
Listen, first of all, the owner hate me. What's his name,
Pat Croce.
He thought I'm smoking and drinking with you and this and this and that. He told me one day we went to some Adam Sandler window and he said, Fat Joe, man, I'm so proud of you, man. How you? He said, I used to tell him all the time I didn't want you with Chuck. I thought you was a bad guy. I said, yo, I was the nicest guy there. What the fuck are you talking?
Fat Joe sold out to Purse Mania.
So we see he got a crossbody on.
I wouldn't have thought Fat Joe would do that, but you know.
You gonna get one?
Son, stop playing. Me?
My little brother got
Son,
a
I
cross.
don't own an umbrella, son.
No, you don't.
Fucking, I don't have any kind of bag.
Son, you are a man. You are a man's man. So you are old scruffy dog. All right, man. Back to Fat Joe.
I barely use the pockets on my pants. The fuck I need a purse for, nigga.
Talking about. So he comes up. He got a game like Saturday, and he come to Jimmy's Cafe with us. He got the drop top.
And you said
get
I was driving.
so
I was not driving.
fucked up. All right, you wasn't driving, so I was
I
driving.
never drove drunk. I never did.
Okay, he never drove drunk,
I
right?
used to be drunk as a motherfucker.
Let
but
me
I never-
explain something.
Okay.
Like we was tore down. Bubba Chuck had the game the next day, but I mean like not regular, like smack, like walking sideways and shit.
You said out there.
My man's
said I
house-
threw up. And I ain't never throw up. I never threw up
That's a
drinking.
flag?
Yeah. Cause I remember you telling the story. I ain't never threw up drinking.
We pull up in my man's house in the bummiest area of the Bronx. It's the only place to go.
Do you
It's the
remember him?
hotel.
Do you
Yes.
you still
we
rock with?
slept on clothes. Yes. We slept on clothes.
Yo,
You
that
know,
was
when
crazy.
His house is so bummy that they got clothes all on the fucking.
You still cool with
furniture.
him?
Of course, he's family. What you want me to say? I'm telling you a true story.
Yeah.
We spent the night. He got a game against the Knicks the next day. I wake up, he's gone already. So I wake up, say 10 in the morning, Chuck is gone already. I don't know how he did it. So I go to the Knicks game.
Shoot around, Nick. You had to get
Man, if I'm
I like that jacket. Shout out to Jada, baby. You be giving it to him.
What you got on? Let me see.
I'm keeping it a
Got the
buck with
tweed
you,
leather.
we drank so much I had diarrhea the next day. Like I was fucked up.
And Jimmy's too?
Oh, that is nice.
Jimmy, I was too. That shit was crazy. And I go to I'm fucked up. So I go to the game and I'm purposely, I'm not courtside. I'm like 10th row, like hiding. And I'm looking at
was in the
shit.
Yalas.
He dropped like 41.
He was in the Yalas.
And the Joe Button stop. You gotta stop it.
You think about it though.
Yeah.
Think about it. How old was I? That recovery
mad
time was
young.
nothing. It was nothing.
Baby, man.
Yeah.
That's true. When you're young, you know what I'm saying? You just bounce right on back.
Yeah. Right now,
Water.
us.
I don't even drink. If I was to drink, like
Toast.
the rest of the week, nigga,
Toast.
you don't get no more shows this week, nigga. That's it. Thanks, guys.
Remember the game me and you went to when Larry Johnson hit the 3-point shot? You remember that shit? Me and AI was in there. We was just chilling and y'all had just got out the playoffs.
Him calling me AI.
Nah, it's just
crazy.
yo,
For real, it
it's
sound
unbelievable.
crazy.
Me and you,
It sound
we
crazy.
went to the game. He was like, yo, Joe, you got tickets to the game? I said, let's go. He said, let's go. And they had just got eliminated the round before. And that's when your man, Larry Johnson hit the shot when niggas went crazy. I'm
Yeah.
sitting next day. I've been looking to see if anybody got a picture
of that
that
joint.
day. You know how legendary that day is?
Yes.
When Larry Johnson hit the 3-point shot.
It was the crowd. It was the way the crowd was
Oh,
crazy.
shit. I'm looking for me and AI and all the pictures, all the videos, all the things. I can't see it. You know, because now they try to say I'm cap. You know, now I got to bring the receipts out.
You got all your legendary moment. We got
I know Joe don't be lying about some of the stuff, some of the celebrity
some
stuff.
of
I'm
it
talking
be-
about the amazing street story.
Right.
That's the ones that I don't be believing.
Yeah,
I'm not,
we
and
stuck
I'm not
up the
saying
gym
Joe wasn't
70
outside.
people. Right. No gun. He stuck
Right.
up 7. How you stick up
Right.
70 people with
Stuff
no
like,
gun?
Yeah, stuff like that is crazy.
in a gymnasium.
But I know Joe was outside. Just some of the street stories because,
No
you know,
doubt. If you was in the city, in them days, you might see Joe somewhere.
Yeah. Very, very visible. Very visible. And I don't think he's lying about his Hollywood story because he's a celebrity. He's just been around people and he got a certain attitude, so he's gonna have some fun.
Sidebar, we see it's easy for, I ain't gonna say easy, but for Allen Iverson to come up there with Jada, because him and Jada has a rapport also. I don't know if you remember the joint where they both had that Reebok commercial.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So they got some relationship also, and that joint was hot. That was fire. If y'all don't know, Allen Iverson was the man back in the day.
Sure was.
Yeah, I was the man.
The best commercial ever done.
Hell, you talking about in the history, in the history, in the history.
Right, bring the flags back.
Yeah, I was nice, son.
Craziest.
They keep wanting to come over. I think it should just be original and do something else.
You gotta figure something else.
You gotta leave that alone.
You gotta figure something else out. Like they try to, like when I do commercials and shit like that, they try to get me to do the step over again, and I try to do it. I don't know how to do it because I didn't know what I was doing in the moment. It just shit just happened.
Just natural.
You know what I mean? But that commercial right there, I knew who I wanted when they talked to me and came to me and was like, "Yo, we're gonna do it like this." I said, "Oh yeah, I know who I'm going to get." That shit's so legendary.
On the mixtapes, they was playing it in the club.
They was playing it in the club.
It was crazy.
Crazy.
That's a historical moment in hip hop. And
Top 5 dead
speaking
or
of
alive.
step over,
You know he hates that.
I thought I had beef with the guy. Who AI hates that?
He don't like that.
I just love.
You know, I had like fake beef with so I
Man, I tell you.
I ice grilled him for the rest of his life.
Yo, I tell you a story about dude.
So we had beef.
He crazy, man.
Right.
I tell you a story about dude. The next year, man, he put me through hell though. He was a pest. You know what I mean? And Shaq and Kobe was fucking with him because I was his idol. So they was like, before the joint started, they was like, "Yo, you gonna let him go out there and have his way?" You know what I mean? Because you looked up to him and this, that, and the third. And that's why we were getting at it the way we were. And I hated him. And I remember
You talking about Kobe and Shaq and Kobe?
he had got, after him going to war with me like that, he was a free agent. He was getting offers. Crazy. And he went to Washington. And they gave him like $5 million a year or something like that.
No, he ain't
You
talking
talking about Kobe?
Who the
Kobe
fuck?
ain't
All
got
right,
no
let's
bad
move back.
thing.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
They was fucking with him because
So we had beef.
he crazy, man.
Right.
I tell you a story about dude. The next year, man, he put me through hell though. He was.
I ice grilled him for the rest of his life.
Yo, I tell you a story about dude.
So we had beef.
He crazy, man.
Right.
Who the fuck is dude?
Shit just happened. You know what I mean? But that commercial right there, I knew who I wanted when they talked to me and came to me and was like, "Yo, we're gonna do it like this." I said, "Oh yeah, I know who I'm going to get." That shit's so legendary.
On the mixtapes, they was playing it in the club.
They was playing it in the club.
It was crazy.
Crazy.
That's a historical moment in hip hop. And
Top 5 dead
speaking
or
of
alive.
step over,
You know he hates that.
I thought I had beef with the guy. Who AI hates that?
He don't like that.
I just love.
You know, I had like fake beef with so I
Man, I tell you.
I ice grilled him for the rest of his life.
Yo, I tell you a story about dude.
So we had beef.
He crazy, man.
They didn't
I tell you a story about dude. The next year, man, he put me through hell though. He was a pest. You know what I mean? And Shaq and Kobe was fucking with him because I was his idol. So they was like, before the joint started, they was like, "Yo, you gonna let him go out there and have
When that game he had stepped over somebody, who he stepped over?
Hey Siri,
It was a big ass step. I remember that shit.
in what game did Allen Iverson step over a player? Oh shit. I don't know. We'll look it up. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
his way. You know what I mean? Because you looked up to him and this, that, and the third. And that's why we were getting at it the way we were. And I hated him. And I remember he had got, after him going to war with me like that, he was a free agent. He was getting offers. Crazy. And he went to Washington. And they gave him like $5 million a year or something like that. And, you know, it was like right where we left off. You know, we was going at it again in the game, going at it. Somebody was shooting a free throw. And we was in the backcourt. And I was talking shit to him. He talking shit to me. We ready to fight and all that. And I was like, "Look, motherfucker," I said, "You got that little ass $5 million a year." You know what I mean?
His name Tyrone.
Teron Lou.
I thought it was Tyrone.
Because of me. And the motherfuckers did some shit I would have did. He looked at me and said, "Thank you." Yeah. And both of us just started laughing, and we've been like this ever since, man. That's my motherfucker.
All right, dope. All right, next story. Mic check.
1, 2.
All right, not that one. Yeah, let me make sure we got all the dudes before I got some.
You got some fire? We got fire, son. Corey Holcomb. What happened with Corey Holcomb?
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we still got work.
Why this nigga got a bandana shirt on? How many niggas ran through selection? Son, that's ignorant, son.
I can't believe we Googled that.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe the artificial intelligence.
No, like we know this whole.
Like, yeah, we know. Yeah, they say it can be impossible to determine how many niggas.
How many dudes
I'm
ran
not
through.
sure how many niggas ran through.
Right. Don't do the AI voice.
Several niggas beat, but others have not. Allegedly, she gave head to six.
In the back of Roy Rogers. Because
all right, we got a couple more left. All right, let's switch it up a little bit. Corey Hoke was winning on Stephen A. Smith because you know Steve got bitched up by Alex O'Halian,
right? Maximilian,
whatever that nigga name is, to be fucking
Serena Williams' husband. Son.
Her husband.
That is her husband. Son.
Her husband came on and told Stephen A. he'll pop you in your mouth. And
you got some marital advice for me, man. And Steve said, I don't think I can see it.
Exactly. He said he'll slap
Cop
Steve.
the deuce.
He said he slapped Steve all in his motherfucking mouth and shit.
He didn't say that, man.
He did. He said it with his gestures. Look how he's standing there. He in a mouth slapping position.
If he was here, I'm about to slap your girl.
He about to slap you through the screen. He ain't even there. Anyway, Corey Holcomb spoke on it. Here we go.
Smith and Corey Holcomb. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. Corey just went up on Stephen A. Smith. Now, this is in regards to the exchange between Stephen A. Smith and Serena Williams' husband. It initially started from Stephen A. Smith's Super Bowl.
Look, we can't even hear what they saying, but watch the body language of Alex O'Halian.
With the sarcasm.
With the sarcasm. This nigga Steve eyes bucking.
Right.
Up on Stephen A. Smith. Now, this is in regards to the exchange between Stephen A. Smith and Serena Williams' husband. It initially started from Stephen A. Smith's Super Bowl halftime comments, in which he claimed he would divorce Serena Williams for dancing during Kendrick Lamar's performance. Now, if you don't know, Serena Williams made a brief on...
I think we'll cop that plea. He had the plea copper face. His eyebrows never went down the whole time.
Say he's bucking the whole time.
Stage appearance where she was seen crip walking. Williams and Drake had been romantically linked years earlier. So earlier this year in February on First Take, Stephen A. suggested that Williams was trolling her ex, which is Drake, and stated that if that was his wife to do that, he would divorce her. He stated, if I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass, because clearly you don't belong with me.
If I'm married and my wife is going to join trolling her ex, go back to his ass. Because clearly you don't belong with me. What you worried about him for and you with me?
Corey stated that Stephen A. didn't want any smoke because when her husband came on First Take, he confronted Smith directly.
Her husband don't have nothing to do with sports besides his wife. He couldn't wait to go on First Take.
He there looking for...
Right. Stephen A. He did today, Tuesday. What? I'll be down there.
Right.
I'll be down there early.
He don't got nothing.
He want to smoke.
This nigga never worked out before. None of that shit.
8 months after the initial comments, Stephen A. Smith, I think you had some marriage advice for me. Hannon pointedly reminded Smith that he has never been married, and then he drew a comparison to his own professional expertise, stating, I give advice to plenty of founders who want to build billion-dollar companies. And the reason I do that is because I build billion-dollar companies. So generally, I try to stay in my lane with advice. Basically saying you ain't never been married, you don't know how it is, so you need to shut up. Now,
I'll
when
slap
I tell
the
you,
shit
man,
out you, like I said, before I pop you across your motherfucking mouth.
Son, stop, son.
That's what he said.
It's not what he said, man. I told you don't smoke before we come in.
Steve ain't say nothing. He just took it.
Right.
Fuck up.
Goofy ass.
Crazy on Stephen A, man. We're about to dive into this video.
Stephen A. Smith is in the news, and he's in the news.
Yo, Corey been killing it with the Koofies.
Yeah, he getting somebody to make them though.
Right. He probably taking apart his old Coogis. You dismantle this, you get one of them.
Shout out to Corey, man.
Shout out to Corey.
News because Serena's husband brought him up as he was on Sports Center show.
What was that about? I didn't
during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Serena Williams' husband. During the Super Bowl, when Kendrick Lamar was on the halftime show, you remember that?
Yeah.
Serena Williams came across the field, crip walking.
Right.
Well,
Okay, this what happened.
Yeah.
And Steve was like, my bitch wouldn't be doing no shit like that.
About her ex, what he's alluding to is Serena Williams used to mess with Drake, but now they not together. Drake and Kendrick Lamar is beefing. She's in the Kendrick Lamar joint, crip walking.
And Stephen A. Smith saw it. He dissed her.
Did he?
He talked bad on her.
He a blood? Where's Stephen A. Smith from?
He a vampire. But Stephen A.
So said, how y'all hating on Stephen A. Smith? Or no, I can't follow this.
Shout out to Mad Max 74,
Yeah,
man.
we definitely don't fuck with Stephen A.
Not at all.
Or his hairline, none of that shit, nigga.
Nah, I mean, the man, wife is all, this is my personal opinion. If you married and that's his wife, she off limits, man.
Right.
Let it be, man.
This is for the people that don't follow, I'll explain it. Listen, Stephen A. made some statements when Serena went on the Super Bowl and started crip walking and all that stuff to shoot at Drake. Stephen A. was like, yo, if you was my wife, why you still mad at your ex?
Yeah.
Why you trying to still, troll him? What you doing? So what happened was Serena Williams' husband
it's like, what?
Caught this nigga Stephen A.
and went on his show.
Went on his show and was like, nigga, you had something to say to me?
Slap the shit.
I slapped the shit out you. Allegedly. And then Stephen A. Smith just got the bucket and jiving. No. What he said?
I can't. I don't have. I'm not able to give it right to give marital advice.
Right.
So right, because you're not married.
Exactly. Anyway, and he told the nigga, look, I make $1 billion companies, nigga. That's why I tell people about that shit. So
Right.
Meanwhile, stay in your lane before I slap the shit out you.
Right, and get you fired.
Right. And he ain't say nothing else. In fact, he came on another show and apologized again. He came on the screen sweating. That shit was mad close. I said, damn, why is this nigga? He just speaking.
Before the camera came on, he's sweating.
I'd like to apologize to Mr. Alex Ohanian. So anyway, now Corey's talking about how Serena husband bitched him. That's basically what we going.
Basically.
Here we go.
Smith said something slick about Serena. This is the truth. This is what happened. He said, I ain't giving the details. Stephen A. Smith said something slick about Serena and how basically her husband allowed this, et cetera, et cetera. So dude was on Sports Center. Coincidentally, Stephen A. Smith wasn't there that day.
Yeah.
Capitalized coincidentally. Because I don't think Stephen A. Smith wanted to be there when he was there.
Right.
But he wasn't there. But that's just my opinion. I don't know why Stephen A. wasn't there. But when Serena's husband was up there, he was
on
up
the Zoom.
Caught that nigga on the phone. He said, call him. He ain't here. Call
Right,
that
get him
nigga.
on the Zoom. He got his phone. He got a computer
there.
nearby.
He stepped to the mic like, well, what's up with Stephen A. Smith? He was like, and he told him, I really wish you were here because you want to talk to me about marriage. And then Stephen A. Smith was punking out. He was like, oh, no, I'm not the one to talk about marriage. And let me tell you, dude, like 6'5", from what I understand.
Yeah, and his business is pretty big business.
And he say he helped companies build billion-dollar industries or something like that. This was Serena's husband said.
Reddit. Reddit is huge.
Okay, he owns Reddit or whatever. Now, I have an opinion about this thing. First of all, I will tell the big dude who is supposed to be Serena's husband, let me make sure I look in the camera. If your bro crip walking on TV, people might say something about her.
That's true.
Which is facts. And that's the thing. What Steven said wasn't crazy. It's just how he bitched up.
It's how he handled
It's
it.
how he bitched up because he know that Alex Ohanian is a big dog and Steve
He don't want to get fired or
of his bosses.
Yeah.
He in real good with his bosses.
With the bosses.
And he punked the I don't know what out of him.
Especially if she ain't from nowhere. No, I'm joking.
Ain't she from Compton?
She from Compton. I'm just joking though.
Dog, she crip walk real good.
That was the whole
She was
thing.
gliding across the floor. Am I lying?
No, she only had one area.
She was like,
You make it sound like
You
she
ain't
went
supposed
across
to crip
the-
walk
no,
if
she
you're not a
had one
crip.
little corner.
DJ Quick told Shamar Moore he'll smear off his lip gloss for crip walking. You remember that?
Did he?
It's a serious thing to crip walk if you ain't banging.
Hold on, man. Serena crip walk was flawless.
Flawless.
Yeah, but she.
Am I?
But all that shit is commercialized now, man. All that the game, all that the culture, that's all commercialized, man. It's in TV commercials and all that now. So she ain't doing nothing wrong. That's her background. She come from that. She from California.
No, you're not.
She was so raw with it.
Well, that's why they brought her.
She was like
represented.
But because she crip walked on our brother we root for, Kendrick Lamar halftime performance, she's up for criticism, whether it's good criticism or bad criticism. So, old boy, just like the rest of us, I'm talking about Serena's husband, don't like pussy ass Stephen A. Smith. That's what that's about.
Right.
Stephen A. Smith for pussy.
Yeah, a lot of niggas just don't fuck with him.
Yeah, but story, Stephen A. and Corey got a story too, though.
What you mean?
So back in the day, Corey used to talk real greasy about Stephen A. Smith. When I see Stephen, no. Like when I see him, I'm gonna slap him on sight. He this, that, and the third.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah,
He this, that, and the third. Yeah, Stephen A. rolled up on him though. Stephen A. rolled up on him. What's up, Corey? How you doing? And Corey copped the deuce. He talked all that shit. He was like, man, we was in a restaurant. What you want me to act fool? You talked all that shit online.
Son,
don't do that.
Son, it's all phony.
All phony.
They all talking.
And don't get me wrong. I think Corey is a great comedian, but as an individual, man, he talk all that bullshit. He just talking. They just talk.
I don't know if it's true or not. I know I never said I was gonna slap nobody in the mouth, but
yes, you did.
When I did,
there's plenty of them, man.
I didn't. I never said that.
You said he was gonna slap plenty of them in the mouth. You said earlier today he was gonna slap somebody.
I would say somebody else gonna slap you in the mouth. I never said it. I'm not slapping nobody.
Yeah, you got Stephen A.
Right.
Young Stephen A. face.
See me. I'm gonna cop the plea after I slap you in the mouth, nigga. I ain't mean to slap him in the mouth. I ain't gonna talk about it now, and then we'll talk about it later.
See, we all know this. And this is what I want to say about Stephen A. Smith. I mean, like, Stephen Jackson brought this up. It was such a real point. When black people have an issue with Stephen A. Smith, he ready to check him right away.
Right. Like LeBron and all that shit. Not when them bosses show up.
Stephen A. Smith punked out when it comes to this man coming on his show talking to him like he wanted to talk to him. The girl who was the co-host calmed the man down. Because the man was just trying to be like, well, what? Basically, I'm telling you, I ain't saying the words. He said, where he at? Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying? I make billions.
So you got something to say to me.
Yeah. Come see me, man.
Right. I'm right here in your house. You know, I'm home, nigga. He did the slide.
Intentionally.
You know how the young boys slide on the ops. They be in the ops territory and shit. Where they at? They ain't outside. He did that to Stephen A.
Yeah, he was outside for real.
Spinning the block on the
dollar moves out here. And are you married? And he was like, I want you to tell me this. Like he wished Stephen A. was there so he could say it to his face.
So how did he tell him?
And he was talking to a video screen. Stephen A. Smith was not in studio.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. I'm sorry.
And he was Stephen A. Smith was very, I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing, woo. Like he does with rich Caucasian men. He's a boy. He's a boy. Because when it comes to talking to the brothers and sisters, Stephen Jackson pointed this out, Stephen A. Smith got smoke for us.
Right.
All the time. That's why
if LeBron would have swung on me, why you ain't say that about Alex Ohanian?
Right.
Alex would have swung on me, I punched him in his mouth. What's his name? Maximilian, whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
If Serena husband, he wouldn't say no shit like that, nigga.
When Dana White slapped his wife, that's my friend.
Yep.
Dana White is my friend. Now here goes somebody else.
When Jerry Jones spit on them niggas in 1952.
Stop, man. When Tyreek Hill went that whole thing with his wife, oh, man, Stephen A. was... Anytime a black athlete or a black person, Stephen A. will tear them down. But like you said, Dana White slapped his wife. Oh, man, that's my friend. That's my buddy. I stand behind him. Right. Yeah, ass kisser. He a bootlicker.
Literal. Take it easy. We all
right. Oh, that's not my expertise. I'm sorry. I don't... Use a mark. I'm talking to Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
You, boy, let me tell you something. If this was before the time of video, because see, a lot of people can't handle their business because of video.
Right.
You need to.
Right. That's one thing I say, yo. When be pre-video, you can catch a nigga.
in the airport.
You can have a conversation real quick.
Right,
Let
me see you in the back, man.
I need to talk to you.
Just polish your.
Be forced to walk around with a dildo in your ass. Whenever you in public, you are supposed to have a dildo in your ass because you are.
All right, Corey.
God damn.
That was a bit.
Yeah, we are live. But we didn't say it.
I don't condone.
Yeah,
us here. We don't condone that.
And don't stop comedy.
No. In fact, let's move on. Mic check.
1, 2.
God damn, Corey.
I ain't got another Corey.
Yeah, but I'm gonna come back to that. We already got one down.
Who this?
Oh yeah, Flacco gonna break down because yesterday we did the whole gambling thing, but we're not really reporting.
With Chauncey Billups and all that.
Yeah, with Chauncey Billups when they caught Chauncey. Yeah,
how they catch Chauncey, son? They try to say Gilbert Arenas has something to do with it.
That's what I think. I think Gilbert, but Gilbert came on his show. He said he didn't do it, and y'all stopped saying that. He said he gonna slap the shit out of niggas when he catches. You know how I feel, nigga.
No, he didn't.
All right, nigga.
Put a cease and desist out on your ass like Lil Meech.
No, I'm put a motherfucking a can of corn in a sock and run upside.
Stop, man.
He real big. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he big kid.
He's still getting it in. I'm just not gonna stand here and tell you I'm a hand to hand with no fucking Gilbert Arenas.
This your man, Poetic Flacco. Shout out to Poetic Flacco.
Shout out to Poetic Flacco, nigga. Answer my emails, nigga. Stop playing.
I don't.
The fuck, nigga.
I might not do it.
You talking all that shit? That's all right. I'm see his ass too. No, I'm kidding. I'm friendly.
I jokes, man.
Anyway, the title of this video coming from Poetic Flacco is NBA exposes. Oh, I fucked that up, y'all. Y'all know I can't read, son.
The NBA exposed all multiple players.
I'm about to get my GoFundMe going, son.
Go ahead.
Son, please help me raise money so I can read. What? For y'all.
I need hooked on phonics. Got the phonics set in the mail.
I need reading classes and
$29.95.
So just put it in the description. No, I'll just fuck with y'all. All right. You want to do it? Go ahead. The title of the video is
The NBA exposed after multiple players arrested earlier today.
Here we go.
The NBA RICO just hit. Some of our favorite NBA players just got arrested by the FBI.
All right, we've got some breaking news for you. Miami Heat point guard Terry Rozier and Portland Trail Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups have been arrested.
Chauncey, shout out Chauncey.
In connection to an FBI sports gambling investigation. Next hour, we're expecting FBI Director Kash Patel to appear with the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York at a press conference announcing indictments surrounding those allegations. All right, CNN's Kara Scannell is joining us now with the latest. What are you learning about this? This just came in just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, these arrests just happened. And of course, the Miami Heat guard, Terry Rozier, and Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, have been arrested. A third former NBA player is also charged. And
what's crazy is they're not even in the same case. That's two completely different things.
Who the third person?
They gonna break it down. But Chauncey and Undo, they're not even in the same
There's
shit.
two totally different
law enforcement officials.
But they both know Gilbert Arenas. I'm just saying. Allegedly, Gil got both of their numbers in his phone, allegedly.
Tell us is that there are two separate schemes here. One involved a game rigging scheme. That's involved Terry Rozier, and he allegedly provided information about who was playing in games, who might be on the injury list, to some of the sports bettors that he was involved with, and he benefited himself financially.
When I first heard about this RICO this morning, the first thing that came to my mind was something I've been saying for years. And if you watch this channel, you know I've been saying this, man. And that's when it comes to certain niggas, some niggas is never enough. Enough is never enough. A nigga will have 100 baddies, certified Instagram doms, and still try to plot you out your Idaho 6. That's just how they operate, bruh. A nigga will have 100.
What's Idaho 6?
I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I never met nobody from Idaho. Shout out if you're from Idaho.
Shout out. Yeah, hit us in the chat, man.
$100 million and still try to finesse you out of 8th. That's just a fact. Okay? All right? You pull up to the mansion, he got the Rolls Royce outside, Bugatti outside, and try to get the 8th delivered, and he will still try to short you another 5 just because. That's just how some niggas operate.
Yeah, some niggas like that.
Terry Rozier ain't no different. Terry Rozier is up $100 million. $100 million. And he's still illegally gambling for a couple $100,000. So apparently what...
Son, gambling is a serious thing, son.
Yeah, he could have blew it.
Yeah,
it's not impossible to gamble away $100 million.
I know, man. Niggas, son, listen, man. That gambling game is no joke. I'm talking about when niggas be in the casino and all, they just can't help themselves. It's just like getting high.
Yeah.
So it ain't got nothing to do with it's the adrenaline.
It's adrenaline, and he could have blew a lot of money and got himself tied up with some people that wanted to use him.
I heard a story about Jordan, a dude, local dude, getting money. He had a couple of dudes.
Allegedly.
Nah, this is a real story.
Allegedly.
All right, boom. He said, man, he wanted to gamble with Jordan. He said, man, I put up $100,000. This he talking to Jordan. Man, I put up $100,000. He said, Jordan, pause for a minute. He said, man, flip a coin for it. The dude was like, what? Flip a coin. I ain't got time. Your 100,000 ain't. Flip a coin for it, and
we're not even gonna play.
Then he got other people money too. He got his money.
Right. That's the game we playing. We're not playing cards. We're flip a coin.
We shoot dice
for $100,000.
All right, fuck it, man. You ain't got enough money, man. I don't have time. I'm over here with the big whales. Okay, we spending big money. So some folks, man, they can't help themselves, man. No matter if you got it or not.
Terry Rozier did. Terry Rozier was working with a group of guys. Apparently, these were like mafiosos, mobsters, as well as some friends. He told them, hey, I'm going to leave this game early. Take the under. They all gambled on Terry Rozier's under, and they made a lot of money. They made so much money, they personally delivered $200,000 to Terry Rozier, and they counted it that night at his home.
First, so he was like, I'm going to take a day off work and get paid for it. That's basically
But
said.
I'm gonna give y'all a heads up though.
I'm not going in tomorrow. Y'all niggas bet I want a half of everything everybody win. You give me that money, I'll tell you next time I'm doing it.
Yo, they show videos of him basically throwing the game. The boy Rozier.
He got out there, turned to Angel Reese.
I didn't say.
I would like to talk about United States versus Ernest, the NBA basketball gambling case. The defendants in this case are Eric Ernest, Marvez Farley, Shane Hennon, DeNiro Laster, Damon Jones, a former NBA player and coach, and Terry Rozier, a current NBA player. Other co-conspirators were previously charged for their roles in the scheme, including former NBA player Jonte Porter. Between December 2022 and March 2024, these defendants perpetrated a scheme to defraud by betting on inside, non-public information.
In some instances, players altered their performance or took themselves out.
She holds herself.
What's with her neck? Why is her neck like that? Her
really-
posture's bad.
I don't know.
Maybe she broke her neck before.
I don't know. She got a real.
How bad? We don't. Allegedly, we don't.
She got a suspicious chin.
Of games to make sure that those bets paid out. One example occurred on March 23rd, 2023 in Charlotte. Terry Rozier, an NBA player now with the Miami Heat, but at the time playing for the Hornets, allegedly let others close to him know that he planned to leave the game early with a supposed injury.
Nah, she's talking like the microphone stink.
Right.
Maybe the dude before her. My bad.
She got a regular everything stink face. Some people look like that. Like Gary Shandling looks like that. Who's got that kind of a face?
No,
Somebody
man.
just got that.
That information, members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics. Rozier exited the game after just 9 minutes, and those bets paid out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit. The proceeds were later delivered to his home, where the group counted their cash. As the NBA season tips off, his career is already benched, not for injury, but for integrity. As a result of this investigation, 6 defendants, including Rozier, are now facing conspiracy to commit bank and wire fraud. In a second case, Operation Zen Diagram, investigators uncovered a long-running scheme in which members and associates of several well-known organized crime families rigged high-stakes poker games across the country. These operatives include...
Terry Rozier has made $160 million in his career. Terry Rozier was set to make $26 million this year. Terry Rozier made $24 million last year, and $23 million the year before that, and $21 million the year before that, which apparently when he made $21 million with the Hornets, that's when he did this. This cannot be about money, bruh. I refuse to believe.
It's possible. It's possible. Look, all those, let's say he averaged out $25 million a year. Immediately it's cut in half.
Okay.
Because they not getting paid like a company and into investments. They're getting paid directly as money. So they got to pay the government.
And whatever state they and whatever state they're in,
Right.
they
So
different tax
that
status.
shit's chopped in half. Then you got to look at the lifestyle. You know he got a mansion. You know he got a couple hoes. You know his mama got to have a house. And you know he got to trick off and pop bottles and
They got the Bentleys and the Bugattis or whatever.
Put it in the air. Then he like to gamble. That nigga ran through that $13 million a year. That's, you know what I mean? That's just $1 million a month, nigga. It's $1 million point two a month.
We don't know that, son. Like you said, it's not necessarily about the money. Some people just have a habit, son. That's why it's called a gambling habit.
Right. And I'm just saying, if you have a habit like that, coupled with all the other expenses in life, it's possible he could have did it for money. Or like you said, or he could just be a nigga that like just do shit.
Yeah.
Some niggas ain't shit. Some niggas just steal. They gotta steal.
Right. Some niggas, right, exactly.
Niggas just,
Some niggas just can't help, just like to steal.
That this dude would risk $100 million for $200,000 because apparently that's how much they brought to him and they counted and they gave it to him. You are making $20 million. This cannot be about money. I refuse to believe it. What I believe it's about, he did some shady business with the mobster, with the mafia, right, with the Italian mob. Because when you watch the press conference, they said, yo, the mafia was making these dudes do this.
Sure.
They was in bed with the first.
But it probably was initially about money, some gambling or some shit like that.
Possibly.
How else you meet them niggas?
They like to gamble.
They like to gamble. They found themselves in them rooms.
Who runs the gambling casinos and all the joints?
Yeah.
The mafia do.
Motherfucker found himself in the hole. He's like, damn, it don't matter how much money you make. You don't think somebody can't take it or trick you out of it?
Like, look, man, we gonna give you a proposition, man.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that debt you owe. We gonna work something else. Yeah, we all gonna get money. We all gonna eat off of it.
Now you tied in with them and you really can't. You know what I mean? You really can't get out.
Yo, bro, you make $100 million and you still want to get yourself involved with criminals, bro? What? You lived with criminals your entire life when you was broken in the hood. Why would you want to get involved with criminals again when you up $100 million? You know who I don't want to be around? You know who I don't want to talk to? Criminals if I got $100 million in my pocket. What is wrong with you niggas, man?
3 of the named defendants are charged for their alleged roles in both schemes. This alleged illegal gambling operation hustled unwitting victims out of tens of millions of dollars and created a financial pipeline for La Cosa Nostra to help fund and facilitate their organized criminal activity.
There was 2 indictments announced today. First indictment you just heard about. The NBA players that were leaving games early and gambling, right? Engaging in illegal gambling. Then there was another indictment for illegal poker games. And not just illegal poker games where, y'all just playing in y'all basement.
No, not with Chauncey Billups.
No.
Leave him
Poker
alone,
games that
man.
are high stake, that are illegal with no license, but also they were scamming, cheating, and finessing people out of millions of dollars.
Right.
And according to the indictment and the documents, Chauncey Billups was one of the people who was engaging in this illegal poker scheme.
And he wanted him Abraham Lincoln beard ass.
Son, he not
If a nigga don't got no mustache with a beard, that's weird.
Son, leave him. He got a mustache, man. Chauncey Billups, he used to play in the league. We know.
I know. Yo, shout out to Chauncey. I'm
Yeah,
just
shout out
saying,
to Chauncey,
when
man.
a nigga just shave his mouth out.
Son, stop, son. What's with the mouth out thing?
It looks odd. It looks odd, particularly when you also have a beard.
To scam and defraud people out of millions of dollars. But the stupidest part about all of this, bruh, is these dudes weren't even doing it for themselves. These dudes weren't finessing millions of dollars and keeping all the profit. No, because Chauncey Billups is an NBA coach. He makes multi-million dollars each and every year. Chauncey Billups was finessing and scheming millions of dollars on behalf of the mafia, and he was getting a little cut of it. But what they did was they would use the face of Chauncey Billups, and they would say, hey, listen, we the mafia, bro. We the mob, bro. Like, if we tell people, hey, we doing a poker game, they say, yeah, okay, buddy. We not joining that poker game. It's not happening. We not about to come and play, bro. Y'all not credible.
But Flacco, you making it out like he did it for nothing. They probably got something on him.
Yeah.
They could have threatened his people.
Facts.
They could have. He could also have had a gambling debt. Who
Fact.
knows? But they probably got. He ain't just sign up just to do this for the mafia for fun. I hope not. I seriously doubt that.
Yeah, he probably was in a pinch.
Yeah, they got some pressure on him or somebody he loved.
But if we say, yo, Chauncey Billups is hosting a poker game, this NBA player is hosting a poker game, that would attract poker professionals. That would attract the pros and novices to come, and they want to play poker with Chauncey Billups, and they're willing to bet because you have an aura of legitimacy to you. Chauncey Billups signed up, say, yeah, use my name, I'll be there, I'll do it, and I'll get a cut of it. So you risk losing your multi-million-dollar NBA coaching career, and you made $100 million in your NBA career for a cut of a couple million?
No, it's more to it. It's got to be more to it.
Yeah, it's got to be more to it.
Now joining NBA Today, ABC News Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky. Aaron, thank you so much for staying with us here on NBA Today. What more can you tell us about what Chauncey Billups is being accused of?
Yeah, Sinead, Chauncey Billups, according to federal prosecutors, was the lure, the mafia allegedly paying him for his celebrity to attract high rollers to poker tables in the Hamptons, in Las Vegas, in Miami, and right here in Manhattan, so they would gamble, so they would play poker. What those people didn't know was that everyone else at the table was in on the scam because the games were rigged. Chauncey Billups was known as a face card because the mafia allegedly used his face to lure in these unsuspecting victims. The victims themselves were called fish, as the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York explained in Brooklyn a short while ago.
The scheme targeted victims known as, quote, fish, who were often lured to participate in these rigged games by the chance to play alongside former professional athletes who were known as, quote, face cards. The so-called face cards included the defendant Chauncey Billups, who at the time of the scheme was a former NBA player and is currently the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, and also Damon Jones, a former NBA player and coach. What the victims, the fish, didn't know is that everybody else at the poker game, from the dealer to the players, including the face cards, were in on the scam. For example,
So my question would be, so they're calling them victims,
right,
quote unquote, but they're also involved in illegal gambling. So are they gonna get jammed up too? That's one. Second thing, they keep throwing Chauncey Billups and the kid Rozier. They keep throwing their name around. What about all these mafiosos and all these other people? I ain't heard
You're not hearing their names.
You ain't hearing their names.
Right.
What's the deal? Is that gonna all come out in the wash? God damn it,
It's all
son.
racism.
We don't know. You just quick to do that, man.
Maybe they are saying their names. We just can't hear them because we don't know those people. So it don't really matter. No, that's not true because they're not showing their pictures.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they ain't
Tony,
showing.
Fingers, you know what I mean?
Right. Tony, yeah, Jimmy 2 times
They're
and
not
all
giving
that.
us none of that shit.
used off-the-shelf shuffling machines that had been secretly altered in order to read the cards in the deck, predict which player at the table had the best poker hand, and relay that information to an off-site operator.
These rigged poker games have been going on, prosecutors say, since at least 2019, and it involved these altered shuffling decks, X-ray poker tables that could read cards that were face down. There were special glasses and contact lenses that enabled players in on the scam to know what the victims' cards were, and other technology brought to bear. The victim, Shanae, had no chance at winning these games. They lost millions of dollars. And since the mob was involved, prosecutors say if the victims couldn't or wouldn't pay, that's when violence was used to make sure they did.
It wasn't even good at hiding.
Right, that's how they got them in the first
Yeah, violence like what though? And we kidnap your wife, you'd be like, yo, go ahead, take her.
It was only a matter of time for the FBI to get involved. They wasn't even great at convincing the people they were scamming into believing that they wasn't being scammed. Because what would happen is these poker professionals, like the pros, they will go to these games thinking, man, I'm about to clean up, bro. Man, bro, I'm playing against who? Chauncey Billups? This guy and this guy and this guy? Bro, I'm playing against bums and amateurs. Man, I'm about to clean up, bro. Bro, here's $1 million. Let's run it. Let's get it. and they will go and they will lose. And these like poker professionals were losing to people who ain't even understand the rules of poker. Like it was people who didn't even know what.
That's what they saying. Look, Flacco was a lot more thorough than us. We just be talking shit. Flacco got the facts. Watch this.
He don't.
Like Texas Hold'em was. Like it was that bad. And these poker professionals was exposing Chauncey Billups in his ring like about a year or two ago. People were already hip to this in the poker community. And the fact that they kept on doing it until the FBI finally got involved and get them out of here shows, but hey, man, sometimes stupidity, like the only answer for stupidity is punishment, bro.
This must have been like 5 years ago, 2019-ish, I think. 4 years ago.
I got that shirt.
For real?
Yep.
Where there was this game. It started in LA and then it came to Vegas for a few days, and it was all built around Chauncey Billups. And I had heard about the game, and the person who told me about it was like, "Look, I know the game runners. I'm telling you 100% this game is on the up and up." And I was like, "Well, I know a lot of the people that are involved, and I'm telling you 100% that it is not on the up and up."
Yeah.
And we kind of went back and forth, and I agreed that like I just wasn't going to go play it, but I had some friends who went and played it both in LA and in Vegas, and
so he was moving the game around.
Yeah, they said that. They said Vegas, LA, Miami.
Wherever Chauncey Billups go, they show up, set up. Chauncey. That nigga was franchised.
He's the face card.
Face card and cheat.
it obviously like was for sure confirmed to be cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Like people who clearly didn't even understand the rules of No Limit Hold'em are just like jamming hundreds of big blinds in with like a gutty. And then just drilling it.
Yeah.
Only the pros are losing. Like,
how is it figured out? Like, it just.
I can't remember if this was the game where.
No. Over the loudspeaker?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That was Pierce.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still. I mean, it's not like Chauncey and Pierce don't know each other. You know. I feel like it's probably the same crowd overlapping there,
Gotcha.
but maybe not. Either way, it was basically confirmed amongst all of the pros that the game was cheated, but there's just no recourse.
Gotcha.
And they got absolutely filleted.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no recourse in a lot.
So maybe it wasn't Gilbert Arenas.
Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, we just talking shit. We don't.
Nah, it was Gilbert, man. Told.
Put it like this. I don't know if Gilbert told, but I know if he had a chance, he would.
That is for sure.
Gilbert, like they didn't ask me. Actually, I would have.
Yeah. Out of these situations.
Well, it's tough too whenever you're dealing with somebody like high profile like that because they carry a lot of weight and hold a lot of power. So all you can do is like kind of unite together and threaten to publicly out him or extort him in some sort of capacity. In which case, good luck.
Yeah.
It's like this guy beat rape charges. You think he cares about you calling him a cheater?
Yeah, I mean, and like from other aspects, like most people,
that was low.
Yeah,
people that are cheating, they come prepared for a situation when it does happen. So like, you just can't really out them when they're there.
What are you trying to say? They got a gun under the table too?
Nice.
Or you don't want to call it out in public. Like,
what was crazy to me is that that some of the guys that I'm friends with that played the game like kept going back, not fully convinced. Like just like these guys are so bad, man. They're so bad. It's like, yeah, they know what's coming, man.
If it only took the average person a game or two to figure out y'all was scheming, frauding, and scamming, y'all thought y'all was gonna get away with this for how much longer? And the fact that an NBA head coach, the fact that somebody who's making millions of dollars already will put themselves in this position for what, bruh? I don't understand exactly what the upside to this is. Right? Now, Terry Rozier...
Not getting your family members' fingers and shit cut off.
Oh, son,
or whatever.
Son, again, it's just, you have... So let's say, for example, a person has a gambling problem, right? They can't stay out the casino. I'm talking about they'll be at work all day and then they come on, they get off from work and they go to the casino to the middle. They be in the middle of the night. Sometimes they take them off. Might be like, look, man, I'm up 4,500. And the next time, like, man, damn, I ain't got no money for the gas electric. I done lost the gas electric. I done lost the mortgage money. So that's no different from this. Like, yo, they know it's rigged, or they may not. Like, look, man, it's a possibility because it's a lot of money on the table.
Right.
Still taking a piece. Right. Nope.
Fortunately, wasn't dumb enough to engage in this. But for Chauncey Billups, bro, what is it? Now, the worst part about this entire scandal, this entire crime ring with Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier was apparently when it came to Terry Rozier and the NBA, the NBA was complicit. The NBA knew Terry Rozier was cheating. They knew that their players were rigging games, but they swept.
Because it was like people placed a whole bunch of bets on that time when he said he was going to be down, like enough to make a shift in the lines.
With even the NBA, like, this ain't right.
Sit under the rug.
Absolutely right, Rich. The NBA at some point is going to have to explain why Terry Rozier was allowed to keep playing. And I just want to point something out. The sports books caught the irregular betting on Terry Rozier the day it happened, the morning it happened, when all of a sudden there was hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in on Terry Rozier unders for a relatively meaningless game in March, involving the Charlotte Hornets. The sports books caught it. They told the NBA right away, and guess what? The NBA, Rozier didn't play the rest of the season, and he had faked the injury, so it wasn't because of the injury. The NBA pulled him. They pulled Jonte Porter too. They flagged Jonte Porter and pulled Jonte Porter. The NBA's measures, their protection measures, the sportsbook's protection measures triggered this. They caught it. The issue, I think, is Jonte Porter. They caught.
I've never been a gambler. I've never engaged in gambling. I don't do it. I don't like wasting money. I don't like ruining money. I don't do it much. But for a lot of you dudes, right, like sports bettors, whatever you call yourselves, man, y'all don't. Man, good luck, bro. Right? I know y'all always have an excuse when y'all lose big. Like, what? Wembanyama didn't get 10 rebounds? What the fuck? He was at 9 rebounds and they took him out. Now y'all know that the NBA is rigging games. And Adams.
Yeah, they probably didn't trip because it's common.
Do you think it's
Probably
just?
common.
Do you think it's just for the NBA? Would you say the NFL or baseball, any of that also? Or just the NBA?
Probably. It's probably a well kept secret. People keep it on the low. I mean, if there is a way, somebody doing it.
Yeah.
So,
and I don't think it's gonna stop.
The question is probably how widespread it is.
It ain't gonna stop, son. The hustle is the hustle, baby.
Yeah, I feel you. Let me know what y'all think in the